nuclear age.
On July 16, 1945, at 5:30 a.m., scientists waited in suspense, not knowing if their experiment would be a success.
An incredible burst of light exploded over the desert in south-central New Mexico. The test was nicknamed Trinity, but the bomb itself was referred to as the Gadget. The bomb was equivalent to 18,000 tons of TNT. It produced a light that turned orange as an atomic fireball began shooting upwards at 360 feet per second, reddening and pulsing as it cooled. The mushroom cloud extended into the sky 30,000 feet. The heat of the explosion caused sand to melt into shards of jade-green glass.
Albert Einstein wrote to then-President Franklin D. Roosevelt about efforts in Nazi Germany to purify uranium-235, which could be used to build an atomic bomb. After that letter, Americans began to take action, creating the Manhattan Project. This project was solely dedicated to the creation of an atomic bomb that could be used in war efforts.
Research for the Manhattan Project was done at universities and colleges across the country. For example, the first controlled nuclear chain reaction was produced under the grandstands of Stagg Field at the University of Chicago. The majority of the nuclear research was done at Columbia University in Manhattan, New York, hence the code name Manhattan Project.
The key raw material for the project was uranium. The uranium would be used as fuel for the reactors, as a feed that would be transformed into plutonium, and in the atomic bomb itself. There were 4 known major deposits of uranium in 1940: Colorado, northern Canada, Czechoslovakia, and in the Belgian Congo. All but Czechoslovakia were accessible to the United States. Once the uranium and plutonium ores were obtained, scientists needed a safe and secretive place to work on research. The small town of Oak Ridge was formed, only this was no ordinary town. Oak Ridge, originally called Site X, was a cover-up for a pilot plutonium plant and a uranium enrichment plant. With a population of only about 111,000 people, only certain families and workers were selected. The entire project was only known to President Roosevelt and a few select scientists. It was so secretive that when Roosevelt died unexpectedly, Harry S. Truman knew nothing about the Manhattan Project upon entering office.
Little did they know, a spy was among them. Klaus Fuchs attempted to sell information to the Soviet Union about the American attempt to create an atomic bomb.
We will win this for Mother Russia!
Clearly, his attempts failed.
In 1945, atomic bombs were dropped on Hiroshima on August 6th and on Nagasaki on August 9th. The Manhattan Project, a mission to end the war through the use of atomic weapons, had accomplished its goal. The nuclear success would not have been possible had it not been for the Manhattan Project.